This video, you are going to see some of the validation controls in ASP.NET. In the toolbox, there are so many controls, basic web server controls, text box, label, button, checkbox, radio button. These are the basic web server controls. Drop down list, checkbox list. These are the data list controls. The third one is validation controls. These are the validation controls we are going to see now. In the validation controls, you are having a required field validator, range validator, regular expression validator, compare validator, custom validation summary. These are the validation controls. These are the controls that will check the tools automatically that will check. For example, we are having a three controls, text box 1, text box 2, text box 3, and one button. Okay. In my project, the mark 1 should not be empty. So I need the data. That is, the data for mark 1 is compulsory. So I will take the control as a required field. That field is required compulsory. So I'm just taking the required field validator. Okay. The error message, if any error occurs, when the error occurs, if the data is empty in my text box 1. So the error message, it is a default error message required for validator. I will just give mark 1. The property I'm saying changing the error message. Mark 1 is empty. Okay. Now the message is changed. When this will be triggered, and the mark 1 is empty, that error message will be triggered. I have to give the control to validate. The property, there is a control to validate. This is the control to validate. That one I have to change it as text box 1. Three controls are showing in that place. I will just make this a text box 1. Now, if I run this program, if the text box 1 is empty, that will give you an error. Okay. It is showing mark 1 is empty. So the required field validator is okay. Okay, that is the first control in the validation control. Okay. The second one we will take as, if you want to make text box 2 as mark 2 as compulsory, you can just take another required field validator. Here you have to give the error messages. Mark 2 is empty. Okay. Then the second required field validator, it's a required field validator 2. That control to validate. Control to validate is text box 2. Okay. Now I just running the program. If the text box 2 is empty, this will give you error. Okay, and just putting it add. So the second exception is raised. Okay, just make it 0. Just put mark 1 is also empty. This is empty, and it is automatically removed. When I put the marks, that will be automatically removed. So This is the required field validator. Automatically triggered, that will help us to validate our controls. The second validator I will take is range validator. Range validator. Range validator means the mark one must be in the range of 0 to 100. So I will just put the control to validate as text 1. Then the data type is integer. Data types also you have to give. It is integer, double, date, currency, string available. Okay. And make it as integer. Then the minimum value. Minimum value can be 0. The maximum value must be 100. Okay. Now the error message I going to change. What is error message? It's a range validator. It's automatically default message it's giving. And change is this. Mark must be less than 100. Okay. Now I just this is a range validator. A mark one must between just 150. It is telling mark must be less than 10, less than 100. If you put add, that will give the exception of the first one, required field validator. Okay. If you just put 100, immediately that will be disappear. Okay. So the range also you can give. Range must be, if I give 100, 101, the error will be showing. Must be less than 100. So this is the range validator. We have put the range validator for mark 1. Any controls you want to give for mark 2 also, another range validator, you can just drag and drop and change that required things. Okay. Then compare validator. Compare validator. I just want to compare two text boxes. Okay. This will be useful when we want to give the password and the confirm password. Password and the confirm password must be same. Okay. I just give you for this example, if both the marks are same, this will give marks are same. Likewise, I can tell. Okay. So the compare validator. Let's go. What I have to put? Same marks. Okay. Then what I have to do is control to compare. Two controls you have to use. Okay. Here you have to give them control to compare. That is control to compare is text 1. Control to validate is text 2. Okay. Just will check. If I give same value, what message it is. Just 100, 100. around same marks. The problem is in the property, I have to give the whether the condition is true or false. I will give the validator same one. Give the hand. This one is validation is false. If it is false, it will rise. I will put true. Now we will check the program. Run. Here also run. It will not give error. 101. Then I have to give different marks. Both are not same. Likewise, error message I have to give. Okay. So let's compare validator is to compare text box 1 and text box 2. Just tell are not same. Okay. Both are same, no problem. Both are different, that will give. That can be used for the password and the confirm password. Okay. Both are not same. For example, you got to give instead of marks, you got to give password. This one is compare password. Confirm password. Okay, why they are getting the confirm password? Whether they are with the sense whether they are putting the same password or not, whether they forgot the password or not. Likewise, we want to check, we want to use. Okay, so both are not same. You can change the thing. If both must be same means that has to give error means you have to change in the property the comparison as false. Okay, this is the third validator. Okay. So rotate field validator, range validator also we have seen, and compare validator also seen. We can just have the validation summary. The last that will give you a validation summary. This I'll run the program. You want to get the summary of the errors. This is empty, this is empty. Then this I put means these are the summary of the errors. Okay. The summary of the error is only one. Both are not same. Okay. That is another control. If you want to have that one, you can have the summary. There is another control. It is customize my validate. Customize validator. I want to give some. The result must be customized. That checking must be customized. I want to give only. I cannot give the negative value. That cannot be checked by this one. Okay. If I give a minus mark, what it has to do? That one you have to customize. What you have to do is you have to write the coding for that one. You have to write a subprogram. In that you just write a subprogram. Just put sub v1 likewise. Enter that will give in sub. You have to write the subprogram, and what you have to do is just drag and drop that here is the customized one. Here you go to give client validation function. Here you go to write P1. Okay. Likewise, then this will be called when the condition occurs, this will be called. Okay. So likewise, you can customize your errors also. These are the validation controls. So in this video, we are seeing the validation controls. These are the basic web server control. This is the data list controls. This is the validation controls.